going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Kaged Review, and different setting, you can tell. This is kind of coming into what is right now at this moment kind of a new thing that I have to do. If you've watched some of my other posts, my circumstances in life have dramatically changed, so I'm doing the best I can with what I have. That being said, I'm going to get right into this review. This is for WWE Raw, and it's for 5/6/19. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with it. I told you guys that I'm not really paying much attention to wrestling anymore. The show has been garbage, and this show in particular is a exemplary model of why nobody's interested in wrestling anymore, at least not with WWE. It was stupid all the way through. It was so dumb. It was not thought out at all. Terrible writing, terrible humor. So you start out, you got Vince McMahon, he opens up, he quickly gets interrupted by Roman Reigns, who apparently everybody's just flip-flopping Raw and SmackDown now. They get interrupted by Daniel Bryan, they get interrupted by Kofi Kingston, so these are three SmackDown guys. Vince McMahon has the quote-unquote brilliant idea to do this, like, what do you call it, Wildcard Rule, where guys from SmackDown can go to Raw and guys from Raw can go to SmackDown. So it basically makes the brand split null and void. He has so few people that he's actually tried to build into stars that he has to use both the brands for the few stars that he has, which is just going to piss off more mid-carders and make them want to jump ship, instead of taking the time to invest in other people and build up more stars. This is Vince McMahon 101 at this point. I love Vince McMahon. He created a juggernaut. He created WWE when it was really cool, but he's out of touch. He has no idea what to do anymore, and the product is suffering poorly. Drew McIntyre comes out as well, and eventually Vince McMahon, he makes a couple of matches. AJ Styles comes out. They cut to commercial, come back, Vince McMahon, he's gone. AJ's kind of doing his promo bit. Seth Rollins comes out, they have a little scuffle, whatever. Nothing is good so far. AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, they do their thing, and it turns into them versus Baron Corbin and Bobby Lashley. Now, Baron Corbin is an absolute charisma vacuum. He's not a good character, he's not a good wrestler. And they keep pushing this guy like he's a top tier guy. And he is honestly a big reason things are suffering right now. Because they keep pushing people like this who are not entertaining. And so here we are. He's starting out the show. And the match is what it is. Baron Corbin winds up pinning Seth Rollins. So that tells you how out of touch they are already. It is what it is. I'm not going to get into it. Backstage, you see The Miz waiting at Shane McMahon's dressing room door. Sami Zayn comes out. He does a promo. He does his usual shtick. Instantly gets buried. Braun Strowman comes out. They do a bit where they throw Sami Zayn in a dumpster. The dumpster gets dumped into a dump truck. I don't even know what to say about that. Then you get Lucha House Party going up against Bridal Party, or whatever the hell it was. It was three local guys. Nothing important there. Like, nothing. Lucha House Party wins. Who cares? You get a Naomi-Natalia backstage bit that just wasn't good. Ricochet versus Robert Roode. Decent match for what it was. Ricochet wins. Rey Mysterio and Dominic got a backstage promo. You see Rey Mysterio go into his dressing room. Samoa Joe follows Dominic. Cut back from commercial. Samoa Joe's giving Dominic a promo about what he's going to do to Rey. Decent, but, you know, whatever. Lacey Evans versus some local chick next, and didn't care. Lacey Evans is not that good. I don't know, dude. Nothing impressive about her so far yet, and I'm not trying to be mean. She's just very stiff, and whatever. So Lacey gets the win. You have For some reason, Naomi, Natalya, Alexa Bliss, and Dana Brooke at ringside. I don't know that anything did anything for anybody here. At the end, Becky Lynch rushes the ring, chases Lacey out, and that's it. So, you get a backstage Daniel Bryan promo, leads to nothing. Then you get Usos and the Revival shower bit again, and this is just where things just go completely downhill. So they get some Icy Hot, or as they show in the fucking program, Icy Hot, the ultimate in cheese. They stuff it down the Revival's trousers, so when they have a match later, it becomes nonsense. Then you get Viking Raiders versus Hawkins and Ryder. Viking Raiders win, no surprise there. Backstage Seth Rollins promo saying how AJ's kind of sucker punched him twice. It is what it is. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. I don't know, it was a decent match. It wasn't as good as their WrestleMania match. And that's all you can really say. You know Roman Reigns is going to win. And that's kind of where they lead off, except it actually turns into a DQ. Shane McMahon and Elias come out, and they start beating down on Roman Reigns. Miz chases off Shane McMahon, and then you're left with McIntyre and Elias beating up on Roman. And then you get Miz and Shane parking lot brawl. Nothing big there. They have some exchanges back and forth. Shane McMahon gets a hit in at the end, gets in his limo, and takes off. Usos Revival Part 2. Revival's going out there to face, I don't even remember who. Match never gets underway because all of a sudden the Icy Hot kicks in and these guys are just rubbing their butts on the mat and just absolutely stupid promo section. The comedy in WWE has never been funny. The writers for comedy, they just need to stop. Like, honestly, if I was in there, I'd be like, if you're writing a comedy bit, don't. If you do it twice, you're fired. Because they suck. There's nothing funny about anything that they've ever done. People can be funny. The wrestlers, with their personality, can be funny. These guys are not funny. Backstage Kofi promo goes nowhere. No Way Jose comes out. Lars Sullivan destroys everything. Lars Sullivan has a Vince McMahon bit later. Does nothing for me. And then you get Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania rematch. Decent match. Kofi wins is the only decent thing about this show. It was complete garbage. I'm going to give it a fucking 0 out of 10 because it's a complete lack of effort. And honestly, like, not only was it a complete lack of effort, it was an insult to fans. It really was. Like, this show was just a complete insult. And that's why I'm not watching wrestling anymore. I watch it on YouTube. I watch it late. I do the reviews late. I don't care. You know, it's funny because WWE has been blaming YouTube for the fallen ratings. No, if you make a good product, people are going to be invested. They're going to watch it. They're going to watch it when it's on. You're not making a good product. Your product sucks. So your ratings are going down. And that's what it is. 0 out of 10. That's where I'm at. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you agree, if you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackowitz. Kaged Nation, out.